running late for work as always, and just wanted to come here and have a little chat while we're on our way about the Avatar Last Airbender leak that's going on right now. And I'm seeing a couple of takes from the creators themselves being vocal, to other content creators, to nerd spaces, to Twitter, Instagram, everywhere the sort, talking about their opinion. And I think it's on Paramount first and foremost. I mean, they were the ones that delayed the project that had been finished since 2025, pulled it from theaters because they probably didn't feel like it deserved a theater release, because the last time they had an Avatar theater release, that was arguably the worst movie of all time, second to The Room, if you guys know The Room. Yeah, it's again these studios and these companies taking the IP of great creative creators, Brian Konietzko and DiMartino here, bro. Like, these guys have had 2 decades to do something with this IP, and they've made so much money off of comics, off of merchandise, off of video games, anything that has Avatar plastered on it. My childhood has Avatar plastered on it. They hold part of my childhood as profit, which, great, hooray capitalism. But don't go to these spaces as a creator or as a commentator like I'm doing right now and like shit on like people that are just doing what people do. If something gets leaked, it will get spread. Okay? Stop holding people at such a high moral bar, saying that, oh, you're so immoral because the creators of Avatar are sad, are upset that this wasn't supposed to happen. Although it was a terrible idea from Paramount to pull the plug on the movie, you still shouldn't condone piracy. Dude, you can't tell me how to feel. You're a creator. You're an artist. Like, this is something that, I'm sorry if I pivot here, Virgil Abloh, before he passed away, he said the highest honor he could receive from someone is to get his merchandise counterfeit. Because he understood that you get so large, that creation that you've made has gotten so much larger than anything that you as an individual could amass, right? That it is an honor to have counterfeit of your creation, piracy of your creation. And you need to understand that not all bad things come from piracy. I was born here in the US, but I was raised in the Dominican Republic. A lot of stuff, we didn't have access to a lot of the stuff that the first world got legally, right? We were getting a lot of things from piracy. Cable was even pirated in some cases. So even watching something like the Spanish dub of Avatar The Last Airbender, which is what I grew up on, and then later on I watched it in English, was piracy. Movies, they sold movies outside the grocery store, outside the supermarket, and they were all pirate movies, and this was just normal. So a lot of people get their content, get the creation disseminated through the ether, through piracy. It's not just an all bad, all negative thing. That's because the companies, the industries that have licensed this, produced this, they want you to think it's bad as an individual, as a consumer, because they want to be able to mark it up at whatever, however much they want. $10.99 a month, $12.99 a month. You know what I mean? Yes, this movie needed the dignity of a theater release. Absolutely. But that's completely on Paramount. I'm not going to sit here and put the responsibility and harp on the consumer and the people that want to create content off of this, because they're only getting what, 5 minutes, which is how long this has gone on, 5 minutes of attention that's not even going to be turned for profit. Maybe the larger content creators are going to get a couple 100,000 views. Maybe they can profit off of it if they get advertisement revenue. But these guys are still going to make millions and millions of dollars on this project because they know that people are going to go out and watch Avatar. People are going to get Paramount subscriptions because of Avatar. People already have Paramount subscriptions. You know who doesn't? I don't. You know what I might do? And honestly, I wasn't even planning on pirating it because I can get access to a Paramount account and watch it with someone that I know with a Paramount account that I can get access to. But I might just pirate it just because of the fact that people are over here like trying to tell me not to watch it pirated. The creators included. I love you guys. I love you so much. You guys have, like I said, you own a part of my childhood. You own a part of the way that I think. With all the inspiration that you gave the Avatar project. Oh man, anime, Buddhism, Hinduism, Taoism, dude, like so rich, so dense, such a good project that has been Avatar for the last 20 years, man. And it's just sad that, you know, people have to be divisive and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you can think about it like this. In the X-Men Origins Wolverine debacle back in like, it was like 2008 or 9 or whatever, whenever it was, that movie got pirated before it got finished. I remember I watched it pirated when it didn't even have the CG finished, so it was like a completely jumbled mess. It was hilarious. But because of that, it got huge. It became international news, and people were so mad at the fact, with the movie finished or pirated or whatever, they were so mad at the fact that Deadpool was this weird like zombie mouthless mutant hodgepodge amalgamation thing, and they were like, this isn't Deadpool. And it actually propelled Marvel to lock in and talk to the studios and say, hey, we want to do faithful comic book adaptations when it comes to movie interpretations of characters that are from Marvel. So maybe this will wait on the end, even out in the end, to like get Paramount to actually recognize the audience and what they want from the intellectual property, and maybe the creators will grow a pair. I'm sorry, maybe they'll grow a pair and be like, no, we don't want you to do anything with Avatar if it's not the way we want it. Like I guess I don't know the ins and outs, the intricacies of them talking to studios. So pardon me if I say grow a pair sounds like harsh, but it's just like, it's been 20 years, dude. And then first half of Korra was all right. It wasn't like Last Airbender good, but it was still pretty good. And then the latter half, season 3 and 4, completely garbage. You can literally just watch the first 2 seasons of Korra and just leave it alone. The movie, Shyamalan, I'm sorry, I don't know what the heck is up with Shyamalan. Sometimes he gets some bangers in, but then he drops the hot pile of garbage that was Last Airbender. And then you got the Netflix show that it didn't even remotely cross my radar, and people were trying to be like, oh my god, because I just have a general disgust with live action of animation. I think it's a bastardization of the original source material, but that's another conversation for another time. Anyway, y'all, thank you so much for letting me hear you. I am almost at work. Peace.